When the initial vaccines came out, we knew that logistically we were not ready for such. We are talking about temperatures less than 2 degrees Celsius.
Here in South Asia, we waited for the AstraZeneca because the logistics of some of the other vaccines for storage and refrigeration, all of that seems just quite complex.
As we speak, the second dose was supposed to have been released 2 weeks ago for those who had the first-time doses, but we've been told that there's been a delay by a month.
In Sri Lanka, we went through the same experience of having gone through one dose of vaccinations, and then we don't have supplies for the second follow-up dose.
Right now, there's an appetite for countries to start pushing local manufacturing. And again, we have to do it as a continent.
The motion by India and South Africa to get a waiver so that third parties can be licensed to produce was to ensure that they can provide these vaccinations at a cheaper cost as well to low and middle income countries. It's becoming more complex as we go along. So by year end, I really don't know whether we would still say that 85% of the population is queuing up to get its vaccines, or that level of confidence is going to be much lower.
I think that the hesitancy will come when we continue to see delays in the second doses being released, and the information around what happens to those who had the first dose and there's no second dose.
The issue goes to the heart of global governance on equity. And if we don't have the mechanisms and processes in place, we will face the next pandemic in the same way.
We have seen certain failures, especially from the WHOs and the multilateral agencies that we thought would make sure there would be equitable access to vaccines. So again, how do we strengthen these multilateral agencies to ensure that these processes happen? And how much faith can we have in these multilateral agencies?